The other thing for directors to think about when they're working with their staff and coaches is it's easy to look at the doomsday. I think it's our responsibility to not only lead our club, but also lead our staff and make sure that they are finding the positive things in their day, helping them focus on the things that they're grateful for, and bring that to the forefront of conversation, steering it back to, hey, we're doing this great thing for this great group of kids, or hey, I had this great experience with talking to this family on the phone, or I had this great moment with my spouse or my loved one. Having that makes your day better.
This is Kathy DeBoer, Executive Director of the American Volleyball Coaches Association. I'm sharing a conversation I had with Brennan Dean on March 24, 2020. Brennan is the Director and owner at Wave Volleyball and our AVCA Club Board Rep. We talked about leadership and the nuts and bolts of how he is managing the changes forced by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We as the staff at Wave have been doing daily phone calls through Google Chat and Zoom. So we have a Monday through Friday daily email that goes out to the entire club, boys, girls, beach. In that is a welcome message along with some sort of video, so some visual for the parents and the kids to watch. Now that can be a TED Talk, that can be a film breakdown, that can be a skill breakdown, that can be a national team video. That happens every Monday through Friday. On Tuesday and Thursday, we try to put a college recruiting spin on it. Either an exercise, an activity, an assignment, something to think about. Every Monday, I do a personal video where it's just me and my phone, and I'm sitting in the corner of my house, and I'm just saying, good morning, it's Monday, and here's the update of Wave. If you have any questions, call me. And here's my dog sleeping on his dog bed. I'm struggling, I'm praying, I'm trying to get us back. I'm worried about our families and our families' health. The reason behind it is I want them to see me, the leader of the club. The other thing that we have been doing is each team has been having Google Hangout meetings with their individual teams. So we do all sorts of different exercises. Some coaches are doing video breakdowns. Some coaches are doing workouts as a team through video chat. Some groups are just doing text message. Some teams are doing just FaceTime individual. But right now, I mean, these kids are being shoved into virtual online learning. So this is something that they actually might tune into. Our hope is going to see the parents see the value of what the club is providing and want to continue to pay dues or want to continue to proceed with club volleyball after this pandemic is done, and will want to be more understandable when we're talking about refunds in the future. We want to make sure that people sense our presence in their daily lives.
So those are the proactive measures Brennan is taking with his staff, coaches, players, and parents. But he is also a realist about the difficulties of their financial situation.
So it's tough, I'm not going to lie, and it's scary. But to us, the most important thing is our staff and taking care of our coaches. Obviously being very sensitive to the fact that a lot of families are losing their jobs and are going to have difficulty making future payments. And we're going to be sensitive to that. We're going to be flexible with that. We're going to waive that. They're all going to be individual things. My goal right now is these coaches that have given so much to the club and to the community to make sure that we can keep them afloat during this tough time. So we've committed to the coaches for this month, even though we missed half a month of training, and we're working on figuring out how to get them into May. But we have fixed costs. We happen to have 7 indoor courts and 3 sand courts, quite a bit of overhead. So we're trying to make it so that all of these ends meet, and directors and partners are being awesome with dipping into their savings to make sure that this all floats, and try to just manage it day by day.
He is also energized by the club director community.
What's been really great about the club community is there's been an amazing group of like 30 directors who got together and just organically started this group called Volley On. And it's gone nationwide, and there's different pockets of the country that have really jumped in, and they have created a team to provide content for kids, to create a platform for kids to share their social media volleyball experience during this quarantine situation. It's a space where people are doing work of creating interviews and workouts and just free content, connecting the entire community. And, you know, personally, it's just been a great experience to watch happen organically. And I think everyone should be proud of just how all of these directors are uniting for the families.
Brennan stays upbeat by focusing on his players and reinforcing all that's good about volleyball.
I've practiced Monday, Wednesdays with my 12s, and instead of practice, we meet and have a chat. And yesterday we met on Monday. We did an activity where we picked one person and everyone spoke about that particular person, about why they were grateful for them in their lives, but couldn't discuss anything to do with volleyball. And the exercise is to instill value in a human being without it being related to a volleyball skill, so that when they play and make mistakes, the player realizes I still have value to all of these people because they've shared that and it had nothing to do with volleyball. So don't be afraid and don't worry if you make mistakes. Like, you're still cherished by this team.